Hello everyone, I'm gonna try to make this short, so let's go right into it. My earliest memories concerning Resident Evil take me back to my primary school days. I must have been 10 years old when my brother and I rented a Nintendo 64 tape for Resident Evil 2. We were both immediately captivated by the whole atmosphere of the game. As for the game itself, it was just too goddamn difficult for us. I mean, dealing with the tank mechanics was tough. Nowadays, I know that it just takes some time to get used to them. Now, let's speed forward a little bit, and I find myself in 2005. Resident Evil 4 was just out. By then, I had only played 2, Nintendo 64, and the remake for GameCube. I rented 4, and not only I was amazed by the graphics, but the gameplay also got me hooked. Right after I got myself decapitated by the chainsaw guy, I knew this was gonna be one of the best gaming experiences of my life. Since then, Resident Evil 4 has been my favorite game ever. I played it many times on GameCube and also on PlayStation 2. Now, I still didn't have much knowledge on the older Resident Evil games, so when I was around 14 years old, I got to play Code Veronica, Resident Evil 2 and 3 for the GameCube. I know these ports were half-assed, just a quick way for Capcom and Nintendo to make some money, but the games were so good that I didn't care. I fell in love with 3. Some days I think it's the best of the old Resident Evil games, some days I think it's Code Veronica. However, I never got to beat Code Veronica. I feel it's the toughest of the series for me. By the time the 128-bit generation was coming to an end, I was growing apart from video games, so consequently, I didn't play 5, Revelations or any of those. I have always kept a close look though, reading reviews and seeing some footage from these games on YouTube, like in walkthroughs. Having said that, I gotta say, 7 looks really great and scary, but I get too much of an Outlast vibe from it. That's not necessarily a bad thing, I know, since Outlast seems to be very good. But even so, it was hard not seeing any of the classic characters during the game. Nowadays, I play Resident Evil during my vacations from college and work, but it's just on the emulator. My PC is not that great, so I stick to the PlayStation games. Playing 3 is still a very pleasurable experience for me, and I feel that it brings me back to play it more than 2 does, even with all its different scenarios. I mean, talking about 3, it's the nemesis, it's the soundtrack, it's seeing more of Raccoon City, outdoors, which was always my favorite part from 2. You know, those first 10 minutes or so outside of the precinct, so good. Finally, Resident Evil is probably my favorite game franchise, even though we have grown apart for the last 10 years. Anyways guys, this was my history with the Resident Evil series. Hope you enjoyed it. Over and out.